I know Man United won the game. They beat Fulham 1-0 after a goal from Xerxes. But firstly, we need to talk about this miss from Garnacho. We're not letting you get away from this, my boy. Yes, you gave us goal of the season last season and you'll win probably the Pushkas Award. But this is not goal of a season. This is probably contender already for miss of the season. This was so bad. Maybe Rashford didn't help with the ball bouncing a little bit behind. Maybe it was supposed to, roll in front of him. So he taps it in with his right foot. But either way, he's supposed to score that. And it should have been 2-0. But Fulham didn't make it easy. Man United win at the end. And Man United fans are happy. They're back with their delusion. We love this. The Premier League is absolutely back. Mark Goldbridge is spiraling again. Somehow the things that he sees sometimes are only the things that he sees because the rest of us see something else. But it's okay. It's okay. The Premier League is back. Everyone will crash out for their team. And Man United were given, something to worry about for a moment until this man came onto the pitch. Xerxes on his debut. Fair play, Eric Ten Hag at 0-0. The game needed some substitutions. He made them. He brought on both Xerxes and Garnacho. Remember, he didn't start with a striker. He started with Bruno at the false 9. And obviously having a striker at number 9, it changes things. It gives defenders something else to worry about. He's more involved in the play. He's the type of number 9 to link up with play, drop deep, connect the ball. He wants to touch it. But I think he had a good debut. He came on, got a few touches, and got the most important touch, which is the goal. Impact, that is definitely impact, and I'm happy for him. It's his debut, and obviously now we're thinking maybe he might be starting in the next game. Yeah, I think he can be an alternative to Mount the next game. He could start in his place. Mount was not good again. I think he's still struggling to fit into this Man United side. Xerxes came on for him and he scored, so he even got man of the match because obviously he got the most important touch. If you score the most important goal, you're probably going to get man of the match these days. But for me, the best Man United player was Casemiro. If I can give you an alternative, my man of the match for Man United was Casemiro if it had to come from Man United. And an alternative as well is Mazraoui. I thought Mazraoui also had a very, very good debut. He was so solid. Very impressed by that. Bruno let me down today. I think Bruno let me down. He was disappointing. Yes, he ran all over the pitch. He created chances. He gave some good passes and he was always moving forward. But he had to score those chances that he had. He had 2 brilliant chances and he literally hit them straight at the keeper. And I just think he should have done better. And because of that, he's not my man of the match because he should have done better with his chances. I think if football was fair and if football was right, man of the match should have been Bernard Leno. Leno was amazing. He made 4 brilliant saves. About 4 brilliant saves. This man literally stopped goals. 2 from Bruno Fernandes, 1 near post, very close range from Mason Mount. All of them were actually close range. Those were goals. So for me, Leno had the most outstanding performance of anyone on the field today. And if football was fair, he should be man of the match, even though, he's coming from the losing side. I don't think it was a bad performance by Fulham. I actually thought they were playing really well at some point. I think Marco Silva would be very disappointed with this team. The fact that they didn't really create the chances. They had great opportunities to actually create decent, solid chances. There's that, 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, 2v1s that they actually, the chances didn't really get to materialize because it didn't even get to a box and lead to shots. Like you had that one counter attack with Pereira. That was a simple ball out to Alex Iwobi, I think, at the time. But Maguire intercepted it and he shouldn't have. It was just a poor ball. But at the end of the day, Man United get the win. They get the most important goal. They go home with 3 points, which is the most important thing. A solid victory, 1-0 clean sheet. That's very important. I think it was a good defensive performance from them. Maybe not really because Fulham didn't really get to exploit them. And if they play, better teams, will they be able to cope with that type of defending? I don't know. But for now, you look at the positives and you can look at ways to improve next week. But with that being said, I think Man United should be happy with that start. Many more chances created than last year. Let's be honest. This was a really good attacking performance. It just lacked the goals at the end of it. Jadon Sancho didn't start, but it looks like he might be on his way out. I don't know if he really got to patch things with Ten Hag with that apology situation, but it doesn't look like he wasn't even in the squad, right? So it doesn't look like maybe he's in the plans and maybe there's a solution for him elsewhere. But Man United should be happy. Congratulations on the win. And I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.